Hello again. I just thought as I'm pricing up, I would give you a pricing up tip. And a lot of it is going to be once you start and you see something and you know the price, standard prices, these still sell for standard prices. Pottery, check the maker. If it's got a stamp, this one hasn't got a stamp. Go on to online and you can check the marks underneath. Pottery, I can't remember the website it is called, but so if you Google pottery markings ID, that will come up. But if it hasn't got a stamp, that's going to be a standard price for a jug. I'm just picking up the things that I've got here: blue and white plates, cups, bits and bobs, standard prices. Anything that you've never owned before, you can Google Lens it and go onto eBay, check the sold prices, go all the way down, more options I think it is, and check the sold prices on eBay for things like this, which if you haven't owned them before, a one-off piece. Google Lens, eBay prices. Etsy prices are a bit crazy, so take them with a pinch of salt. And it also depends on how you price things. Where are you selling it? So if you're selling in an antique centre or a shop, what are your costs for the shop? So you've got possibly rent, commission to come off, so you need to build that into your price. But there will be a ceiling price for something that's a standard item. And was there anything else I want to tell you about prices, where to find it? Tell me, what do you do? Where do you find the prices? It's going to be, the more you handle an item, the more you know it. And you'll just then, if you start off and you don't know the price of anything at all, really quickly, if you start seeing the prices in antique centres, online, sold prices, not listed prices, auctions, watch some auctions online for the prices of the sold prices. You can also get the sales reports from the auctions. If you go onto Easy Live or the sale room and find, it doesn't matter where the auction is because you're going to be at home. So watch the sales online. You can have them on in the background if you've got other things to be doing, because they do go on all day. So have a look at what kind of prices the sale room they're going through the sale room at is a really good guide. And I think it's just going to be time, research. If there's something particular, like you are going to be getting into pottery or I don't know, something else. If you're a reseller and you're getting into games or consoles, clothing, just keep having the item in your hand and looking at the prices and working out in your mind that is the reason that is that price. That will all help. So go to antique markets, flea markets. There's loads on at the minute. And speak to the dealers. And if there's something, don't be afraid to ask for the prices. Ask them the history of the item, and that will give you an idea of why the price is the price. Because there are online listed prices, and then there's a price that somebody is willing to pay for it and that you sell it for. So do you want to be holding on to the item for longer than you need to? So that is one way of doing it. You can price it a bit higher because it's a really unique item, so the right person will pay that price. Or if it's just a bog standard pieces, the price is going to be the price. And do you want to make a quick profit and flip it quickly so that your stock is turning over? If you're able to source stock quickly, your stock's turning over. and then you've always got fresh stuff to offer. If you're in an antique centre or online, you're always freshening up. So that is my tip on pricing. But you can look at all the prices online that you want. The best way to learn and the fastest way to learn, get to your car boots, but obviously your prices are going to be much lower there. Buy the prices. If you think that item is, you pick it up and they say, oh, we're at the car boot, and the person says the jug is £10. Well, you know, if you're buying it for yourself and you absolutely love it, possibly. But if they say it's 50p and you've got no idea how much you're going to sell it for, you know it's going to sell for more than 50p, so it's not really taking a chance, is it? But buy it. So, and the quickest way to learn is get your hands on stuff, get buying it, get selling it, make some mistakes, pay a little bit too much money for some things, never do it again. And everyone does that. Our heart goes a little bit when we fall in love with something and we think, I just got to have it. And if you're going to plan on keeping it, if it doesn't sell, then that's fine. But everyone makes mistakes on pricing. They sell things too cheaply, which stings a bit. And you have stuff that's a little bit too much, and the worst case is you have to reduce it a bit, which is not a problem. So that is my pricing top tip. So if you've got any more top tips, put them in the comments. And if you've got any other questions about pricing, pop them in, and either I will answer it or I'm sure somebody in the comments will answer it for us. So I will see you soon. See you later. Bye.